Hey my beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and welcome into your August 2023 tarot reading. How are ya? Hope all is well. I just want to mention before we start, if you guys are interested in personal readings, you can check out my website. First link in the description below. There's going to be like a pop-up or something right here if you want to take advantage of the summer sale. Now, getting on into your reading, this is going to be the three big topics to focus on coming into August 2023. So without further ado, let's get started. We start out here with this card that says Dream. It says believe in your dreams. So definitely a time coming into the month of August to really focus on nourishing your dreams, making sure that you guys are doing what you can to try to bring your dreams into your reality. You know, I often talk about law of attraction, reality shifting, manifestation, and the core, or at its core, believing in yourself is really what takes you home. The belief in yourself, the belief in your dreams, the belief in the ability to do what it is you want to do is what takes you to where you need to go. So if all else fails, don't worry about other people believing in you, but instead be the person to always believe in yourself. And I definitely feel that if you are to believe in your dreams here at this time, you may start to begin to accomplish what it is that you've always been dreaming about. Now, taking a look here at the next card, we have here acceptance. It says, I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. And that's absolutely true. There are going to be things within our lives that we cannot change. There are going to be things that are outside of ourselves that are beyond our control. You know, all we're ever truly in control in is going to be based upon how we feel, or not even, our feelings are kind of not always in control, but basically our actions, our choices, what we choose to do is all what falls in line with our control. But in reference to things that happen to us, things that are external, we can't necessarily control that either. So this is about accepting the things you cannot change, but instead focusing on what it is you can. And I love that, guys. So this is definitely the time here to where maybe you might be finding yourself no longer trying to control situations that are beyond your control, and instead you're accepting it for what it is and focusing on what can be changed. Now, lastly, we have here this Thief card. Now, the Thief card's interesting to me because it shows up as this young man who's basically trying to steal this guy's watch. As you can see, the guy with the top hat, he's taking his watch or trying to steal his watch here. And I feel here with the watch representing time, this could be the energy of you potentially robbing yourself of your own time. Now, what I mean by your own time is the time that you invest in what you're happy doing, the time you're spending doing something you love, being around people you love, doing things that make you happy, versus the time that you're invested in stuff you don't want to do. So this can kind of be calling for like maybe a better work and home life balance. This could be calling potentially for you to kind of recognize maybe you're spending way too much time doing the things you don't want to do and not enough time doing the things you do want to do. So it's about having to create a little bit of a better balance and not rob yourself of your own time, okay? So that's what I have here so far in reference to the three big things to focus on. So hopefully that is in resonance with you. Now we're going to jump into your tarot. So let's see what's going on here for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac throughout August 2023. What's going to be going on here for Virgo, please? We had a jumper card, and that jumper is the Lovers. Hello. Could be a Gemini somewhere in this reading. So you might be dealing with a Gemini. This also could be the energy as well, because interestingly enough, Virgos and Geminis are both ruled by planet Mercury. So I kind of get the feeling here that in the next phase of Mercury retrograde, there may potentially be a Lovers situation arising for you. So just a pretty early on prediction, there could be this potential person coming in here for you when we fall under the next Mercury retrograde, okay? So look out for that. You may start to come into alignment with somebody here at that time. All right, though, let's go ahead and get two more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on here for your August 2023. Starting out with the overall energy for Virgo, we have here the Tower. Taking a look here at the current energy, Five of Pentacles, what you're dealing with here, Two of Swords, looking at the outcome for you, Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So the Tower card to me is usually about the breaking down of some sort of foundation. It represents here that something is not serving you anymore at any time or point in your life. So this is the time where something has to change. Now, the Tower is not always in your control. It does signify an ending. It does signify kind of like a foundation crumbling. So it may not be something that's in your control. It may be something that's outside your control, which goes along with this acceptance card, pretty hand in hand. So this might be the time about focusing on what it is you can't change. So let's talk about some examples of what may be out of your control. You know, the Tower can symbolize a breakup. If a breakup's happening here for you, which is unfortunate, and I do apologize if that's the case for you, but if that's something that's happening, right, it is beyond your control, but the best thing you can do is accept it for what it is. This could be the energy here of just noticing that something in your life isn't working for you anymore. It could be work related, it could be a personal path, but I feel here for you, looking at the current energy being the Five of Pentacles, I'm hearing like you feel like there's nothing left here in this path for you. So many of you guys may be thinking about changing up your jobs, especially if your jobs don't feel like they're working for you. Same thing with personal relationships, romantic relationships, a personal path you may be on here. So something just doesn't feel like there's anything left over for you, or that it's going to continue to work for you. You know, I think you've been pretty indecisive, looking at what you're dealing with here being the Two of Swords, card of indecision. You've been quite indecisive about how to go about going forward, where to go next in life, especially because something here isn't working. But I feel like, honestly, with the outcome here being the Queen of Pentacles here just says, you know what? I just need to focus on giving myself what it is I really want. I think you might be realizing that, wow, this is an interesting message, but I'm hearing from the universe for you guys, it's like you've always been going against what it is you truly want because maybe you didn't believe yourself enough that you could have it. And that goes right in correlation here to believe in your dreams. I've seen tons of people push away their dream, which was something that would work for them, by the way. They would push it away because they wouldn't believe that they could have it. So they would keep on chasing paths that made them unhappy, unsatisfied, did not bring them abundance. And they would keep chasing those paths because they thought that it was practical. They thought that that was everything they needed in order to be successful, but they still didn't find success. When the entire time, if they were to just let go and follow the path they were being called to, aka their dream, they would have seen the success they wanted. They would have seen the success they dreamed of. So Virgos, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is kind of calling upon you this month to be like, listen, it is time to actually do what it is I want to do, because maybe there's something to that. Maybe it's not just a dream. Maybe it's a path I've been called to for a very long time. Maybe it's a calling, but I just haven't stepped into it because I thought that it wasn't practical. Sometimes we need to be a little bit unpractical. Sometimes we need to be a little bit more imaginative, if that's a way to say it, right? I definitely feel like that's kind of a direction you're being called to here. It's like you need to look at what you really want and go in that path because it's not necessarily just a dream, it's a calling. Okay, I like that, guys. Awesome. Moving on forward. Let's have a look here and see any potential challenge coming in this month. And that challenge here is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles as a challenge is interesting because it represents an opportunity. So opportunity arises and opportunity beckons. Tell me why this opportunity showing up is a challenge for Virgo. We have here the Justice. We have the King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles coming out here as well. So you're trying to create more balance in your life. I see here with the King of Wands, whatever this opportunity is definitely intrigues you and interests you. But Six of Pentacles, you're coming from a perspective where it's like, I need to make sure that if I invest in this opportunity, I get a good return on investment. So I kind of feel like this is an opportunity coming up for you to be going into your dreams, investing into your dreams, to be doing something you want to do. But then you're kind of getting back to that mentality, Five of Pentacles, where it's like, well, what if it doesn't work out for me? I should probably stick to practicality. I should probably do something that's a guarantee. And remember, guys, there are never no guarantees in life. So I feel like the reason why the Ace of Pentacles is a challenge is because an opportunity is going to present itself to you this month that's going to start to kick things in gear to guide you to the path you actually want to be a part of. But I feel like you're still being resistant to it because of that energy of maybe taking a more practical path. So the universe is trying to say, it's time to get out of that energy, you know? It's time to stop chasing what you feel is practicality and what you feel is right, but instead, it's time to follow what you really want and what you really desire because there's something there for you. So I think that things are trying to align to you. These opportunities are trying to come in, but it's been very difficult for you to see that this is a path that can work. So it's really important, guys, to harp on the idea of believing in yourself. It's really, really important this month to start going in the direction you want to be a part of. All right, moving on here forward. What can Virgos expect throughout the rest of August 2023? And what do we have? We have here the Five of Swords in the reverse position coming out here for you. Yeah, I still kind of feel the energy of you not fighting for what you believe in and fighting for what you want. Why is this energy showing up? Why does Virgo have so much resistance? The Moon, the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. Maybe you've tried in the past. You know, maybe you've tried in the past to make things work. Maybe you've tried in the past to pursue your dreams, and maybe it didn't work out exactly how you wanted it to. But I feel like there is a lot of seeds that have been planted inside your head, a lot of emotional roots that have kind of caused you to believe that the only way to be happy and the only way to go forward is to kind of take more of a guaranteed path than something that's a bit of a risk. And I'm not telling Virgos exactly to take all the risks in the world. I think that you can afford to try to pursue your dreams here at this time. Let's say, for example, you have a dream job you've always wanted to do. Nobody's telling you you have to quit your current day-to-day 9-to-5 job. But when you come home from that 9-to-5 job, you have all the time in the world, if you want to start focusing on creating a side project, investing in that dream of yours, right? If it's a certain kind of business you've always wanted to start, if it is something that you've always wanted to get into industry-wise, you can research, you can put the time aside to really make that work. You know, practicality is important, right? So you want to keep that practicality there, but you also at the same time want to explore your creativity. So I feel here right now with the Moon card, the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups, one of the biggest reasons why you're still not going after your dreams is because I feel like emotionally it's been so rooted deep within you that the only way to move forward, the only way to a path of success is to follow the path you're currently on and not to chase your dreams instead. You know, there could have been something that happened to you when you were younger. Maybe it was something a parent said. Maybe it was something society showed you that maybe pursuing your dreams isn't the right thing to do. Maybe it's a common belief that, you know, pursuing your dreams is not going to get you anywhere. It's only for people who are lucky, okay? And luck doesn't exist, by the way, guys. You make your own luck. So I still see a lot of resistance showing up here. And I feel like if you're really willing to work through this resistance, guys, if you're really willing to believe in yourself and put the work in to go towards the path that you desire, to go towards the path of what makes you happy, to stop robbing yourself of your own time, doing things you don't like. And if you could start incorporating doing more of what makes you happy, you're going to see and create a very noticeable difference here this month in August 2023. All right. Having a look here at the overall outcome for Virgo peeps this month. Two of Cups coming into play here for you. I like it. Why the Two of Cups though? Let's go ahead and get some clarity. We have here the Wheel of Fortune and we have here the Three of Wands. I like this, guys. You're not waiting anymore. This is the energy of taking action. Beautiful. So I like that I'm seeing the change here for you because like I mentioned, there was a lot of resistance here of you guys not going for what you want, but you're going to be pushed in that direction to do it anyways. So I do feel this energy of letting go, this energy of opening up more and saying, you know what, I'm not going to wait on that thing I want to do anymore. I'm going to go ahead and start moving. Wheel of Fortune. So definitely feels good to me. And with the Two of Cups coming into play here for you, you're going to feel very connected and very, very interested and happy with what it is you're doing, right? So let's say you've always had a dream of starting this business, getting it started. It's going to be exciting, positive, and you're going to feel really connected to what it is you're doing. Maybe you've always had a dream about something else. Being invested in it is going to be a pretty good time. So happy to see it for you guys. Really, really awesome news. So you will snap out of that resistance energy, and instead, something's going to just nudge you to say, screw it, let's just go for it, okay? All right, guys, let's have a look here and see what the most important message is going to be here for Virgo. What's the most important message that Virgo needs to hear coming into August 2023? First card out, we got the Nine of Wands. Next card coming out for you is the Seven of Pentacles. And lastly, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, absolutely. If you hesitate, Nine of Wands, to plant seeds in life, you're always going to feel like you're not getting to where you want to go. If you hesitate to plant seeds, you're always going to feel like I cannot be successful. I cannot go for it because action is the sole source of everything. If you do not take action, you're not going to see yourself getting anywhere. So I feel here for you, the universe is trying to say, most important message is all about planting seeds. Even if you're planting a seed and you don't have time to water your crops each and every single day, just the idea of getting it started, getting it planted, putting in a little bit of work at a time can make a massive, massive difference. So the Ten of Wands is saying, listen, if you don't want to wake up one day and be like, man, where did all the time go? If you don't want to wake up one day and be like, you know what, I should have did this, I should have did that. If you don't want to be involved in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, now is the time to take action. You know, Ten of Wands kind of reminds me of like waking up one day realizing, man, where did the time go? And look at all the opportunities I missed out on. And I wish I did this. I wish I did that. It's like, if you want to avoid that energy, this is the time to plant seeds now and to take action now. It's not the time to hesitate. Okay. So I feel like that's one of the most important messages you can get from this reading here for August. And lastly, to close out your reading, guys, let's have a look and see what the universe has in regards to advice. Is there any advice coming in from the universe for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout August 2023. We have here the Sun, we have here the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have here the Hermit. Yeah, you know, it's the time for the pursuit of happiness here with the Sun card to the Knight of Cups. Really make sure you're investing your energy into the things in life that make you happy. Now, when it comes to the things in life that make you emotional, Hermit card here says, ask yourself why they make you so emotional in the first place. If you start to find that things in life are making you unhappy, really question why they do that. Hermit card is not only just about a card that represents taking some space or some time away from people or being a hermit. It represents wisdom because the Hermit represents Merlin, which is the wisest energy in the tarot. So this is about tapping into your wisdom. Whenever you find yourself being unhappy with certain circumstances in your life, ask yourself first and foremost, why is this upsetting? Why does this make me unhappy? Get to the root of what causes this unhappiness. And if you can get to that root, you can see the clear path to what would make you happy instead. For example, if you are unhappy with your job, why are you so unhappy with your job? Do you wish to be doing something else? If you wish to be doing something else, go to that path because that path has been calling upon you for a very, very long time. You're unhappy in your relationship. Why are you so unhappy with this person? Who would you be happy being with? Is there somebody specific in your life you would be happy to be with? Maybe you're being called to that person. Maybe you're being called to be single, you know? So sometimes it's not all about what seems super practical that's going to be what's right for us. Sometimes it's about what we feel guided to, what we dream about, what we fantasize about, because if we can give ourselves the chance to believe in ourselves, we can really start to see this path come together. I just wanted to mention that sometimes it's not a dream, it's just a calling, and it can be hard to realize, but once you see it, it's a really beautiful thing. All right, Virgo? All right, guys. Awesome freaking reading. Thank you so much for coming out here to your August 2023 tarot. Really appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy, definitely feel to drop a like, or feel free to drop a like. Of course, if you're new, do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. And if you would like a personal reading, first link in the description below. I'll be happy to meet you over there on my website. All right, Virgo, take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.